What is going on, guys? Fighting Game Select is here, and we are here to talk about the top fighting game creators. But I have a special guest here. Probably going to be curious of who it is.
Hello, it is me, Curiousjoi.
Curiousjoi is in the building. How's it going? Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for coming here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm always down to talk about anything.
Now we're going to go ahead and put you on the spot.
Okay.
Who are your top fighting game creators as of now?
I'm going to do a no order and just mention people instantly. But of course, one that I'm sure a lot of people love, one of my favorite fighting game creators is the Maximillion dude. He was actually one of the first people that I watched when Dragon Ball FighterZ was popular because he played as Trunks when it first came out. So I was like, oh my God, Trunks. And so it's like I got to know a little bit more about Dragon Ball FighterZ there, and then I just saw he was just like a fantastic fighting game creator.
He changed the game for a lot of fighting games. It is crazy how much love that he had just for Street Fighter, just Capcom in general, and then even MK and things like that. A lot of people get attracted to fighting games because of an individual like that. It's kind of crazy, but it also makes me have hope that fighting games could be really big if we could all just do the fusion dance together. And we can probably bring up something pretty goddamn good. He's still making a lot of fighting games as well, but I also like a lot of his Final Fantasy content personally.
Yeah, I am also biased of that too.
Yeah, I'm very biased of that. So I'm hoping that they just make a fighting game, Final Fantasy game, so we can just be like, all right,
we can just bring Energize back.
Yeah, so I'm a bit biased too. So
my next one would probably be Diaphone. I feel every time I'm in Diaphone's stream, I'm learning something, and he does really good beginner guides, and he does he goes through and helps people and teaches people how to do stuff. So I always feel like whenever I'm in his stream, I'm learning something. And then it's always fun watching him do the competitive scene at the same time, especially with all the virtual tournaments, because he is mainly a content creator. And I know people make jokes how did this content creator get second or third or first? But you could just see how talented he is on all fighting games at this rate. And it's just always nice to have that learning process while watching him do his thing.
Dude, Diaphone's one of those guys that if he picks up a game, I watch him because I'm like, all right, what's the cheap stuff? Because I know he has a really good sharp eye when it comes to characters that are really good. Obviously his guides are some of the best guides that we haven't had in a long time. And I think that him just being that guy for the guides for beginners is so helpful for people. Because, there's always going to be that people oh, man, what should I do here? Or, I'm lost here. And, that beginner guide really gets you into, the door of things.
For another option, I will probably have to go with Jam. And I feel like I'm, listing all these, super well-known people, but there's a reason why. It's whenever there's any fighting game news, it's nice to go and see the opinion of someone that does so much commentary, that is ingrained in the FGC so much and is well versed in all of the knowledge. And then it's also nice to when he says stuff and I'm like, hey, I thought that too, so I'm on the same wavelengths. But yeah, whenever there's something major that happens in the FGC, I usually always go in there and lurk to just hear just a perspective of someone that is just super duper ingrained in the FGC.
I say he is the definition of textbook fundamentals in a lot of aspects in recognizing play by play. Super good. And to be honest with you, it's very hard to master a textbook fundamental just across all fighting games, because to other people they might look at this and that, but as for Jam, it's oh, he's gonna do this and that because in this situation, this is going to happen, things like that. That is very, 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 very well structured to have as a skill. And not even some of the best players in the world can even do that. So that is a big strength. And I think him being able to produce that in a way where it's catered to people that don't understand fighting games, they want to get into it. It's like the gift. All right, so what else do you have in mind?
Another person is someone is no stranger to as Justin Wong. Of course, everybody knows and won't leave Justin alone about his moment at Evo. But when it comes to his content and his streams, it's almost kind of along the same lines as Diaphone, where it's you're always learning. when you're in there, because I feel like when I take the time to sit around in fighting game streams, I feel like I want to like be productive at the same time, because I don't have all the time in the world to like play the games. So I feel like I learn so much, and then learning from someone who is as amazing and masterful as Justin is in all fighting games, no matter what, is just such a delight. He's gonna be the first person I go to when Ed comes out.
Oh yeah, and you already know Justin's gonna always do a lot for the new players. He's like, hey guys, look, man, I'm one of you guys. I'm a casual, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fight. We're gonna play modern Ed, and he's gonna show. He's gonna beat all these good players with modern Ed. He's gonna do all these sets playing modern Ed. And, you know, all these players out here playing classic, they going hard. They got all these combo stuff. You know, Justin is like fireball, uppercut. You know?
That was 4 I listed. So my other one is you.
Me?
Yes, you. I'm always in your streams just hanging out and watching you train for any competition or just trying out new things and just like vibing and getting to know and like making jokes when things are just weird in the meta, and it's just always just a fun, entertaining aspect. And then you have this entire YouTube channel right now that caters to fighting games, and so you are also a fighting game creator that helps bring awareness to a lot of things in the FGC.
My goal was always to try to check as much learners as possible, because I know how hard it is when you can't get that specific information from like one thing, which is back in the day, which was like go to the forums and read. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's like, all right, I read this, now what? You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. You know, I really try my best to, you know, entertain, and also, you know, try my best to, you know, bring a trophy home for my people. You know.
I do want to add. I know she's not primarily a content creator, but I always feel like I want to find the need to just give a shout out to CuddleCore, because it's so nice seeing someone that is a woman in the FGC that can just stand her ground and place very high in a game like Tekken, which I'm not very good at, and after trying to learn it, you realize how hard Tekken game is to learn. And so,
and, you know, she fought some of the best.
Yeah, I consider her a creator too, because she streams.
She does stream. It may not be fighting games all the time, but
yeah,
she does stream. And I think it's really important to kind of see that personality with like a lot of people who play fighting games. You know, what kind of games do they like? You know, and like kind of seeing them play that. So, you know, she definitely creates a lot of hype moments. So creator, whatever type of creation you call it, I call it the creation of hype moments and winning. We go way back, so I'm really happy for her success. And like, you know, she a sister, so you know I'm literally 10 times forward, you know, with her. So,
exactly.
It makes me really happy. I'm really happy to see that, and you know, I hope nothing but the best for her career in Tekken 8. Dude, that announcer goes so hard. I don't care what nobody says. But with that being said, Curiousjoi, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that, anywhere, and it's all Curiousjoi with an I.
Thank you so much, Joy, for coming here. It was awesome. And make sure you guys show some love, give her a follow. But make sure you guys leave in the comment section below, who are your favorite creators? We will be seeing you guys next time on the next episode. And you guys enjoy yourselves. Happy New Year's, and enjoy fighting games.